Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today it is Thursday, and you know what that means. It is time for themed Thursdays. Yes, now today we are going into NU, which is apparently undergoing some kind of suspect test. I haven't really been paying attention to what is being suspected. I think it might be that Heliolisk thing, which has only been there for like a few weeks, which is a bit ridiculous. But either way, we're going to go into NU. We're the team that I've been excited to use since I came up with it a while ago. I did use it in a post-comm. Actually, it was a fair while ago that I used it in a post-comm. Haven't used it since, but what we have today is a team based around my favourite band, Rise Against. Fantastic band who I really love listening to, seen them live many times. And we've kind of got a Rain team going on, so let's get into it and see who we're working with. First up, we have Dancing for Rain. I should say all the team members are named after Rise Against songs. So we've got Dancing for Rain, the Polytoad. Even without being allowed to auto-summon Rain with Drizzle, Polytoad is still a really great Rain setter. It's got very respectable bulk all across the board, and decent enough special attack to work off even if uninvested. It does what it needs to do pretty well. So we've got that water immunity and water absorb, rocking out with Rain Dance, Scald, Perish Song, and Seismic Toss. Holding the Damp Rock to maximise, of course, those turns of rain. Next up, we have Long Forgotten Sun, which I think fits Dugong very well. Dugong has been completely left behind since its inception in Gen 1. All the other final evolutions in the first generation of water types have got sort of new toys to play with along the way to the current state of Pokemon. Dugong got a couple of priority moves, and that was literally it for actually useful things that it got. But I really want to make it work, so I'm rocking out with a specially defensive spread with Hydration to cure those nasty statuses in the rain, with Waterfall, Toxic Stockpile, and the aforementioned Rest. Then we have our special Rain Sweeper, one of our two Swift Swimmers. We've got But Tonight We Dance, the Ludicolo, because you look at him, he's rocking out, he's dancing, he's having fun. Life Orb set. We have the Rain, which it can set up for itself, or it can come in and hit really hard off those three attacks: Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, and Ice Beam. As far as physical threats go, we have Minor Threat, the Armaldo, another Life Orb Swift Swimmer. Bit of a mouthful to get around. X is a Rock Blast, Knock Off, and Earthquake, relatively standard offensive spread without Swords Dance. Then we have Elective Amnesia, Electivire Choice Scarfed set with a sort of special physical bias, I should say. Wild Charge, Volt Switch for that all-important initiative, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. And finally, we have one of my favourite walls of all time. Sight Unseen is Uxie. Uxie's a fantastic wall. Those defences are monstrous, and it can do all sorts of things. It's got a massive support move pool. I've gone with a dual screen set with a Light Clay. Also got U-Turn, get that nice Volt Turn thing going with Electivire. And of course Stealth Rock, always very helpful to have that on a team. So that is indeed the team. Let's get into a couple of battles and see how they do. Okay, we have Gigra, to whom I shall say have fun, with a really, really bulky team. Vileplume, Dusclops, Regirock, or Dino. Jesus. It looks like it could be Trick Room, but I say that a lot. I see Trick Room wherever I go. A lot of these things are going to be quite difficult to take down. That could be a Mega Ordino, I don't know if that's NU, I forget. I do have knockoff on the Armaldo. Regirock or Slacking to lead, do we think? I think it's Regirock or Slacking to lead. Let's go with Uxie, who is specially defensive, but does have that big base 130 in both defences, and maximum investment in HP, so it should be able to take a hit, hopefully, from the Slacking. It is the Slacking to come out. That's less than ideal. I've got 300 defense and 354 HP. I'm going to set up the Reflect. Actually, no, I'm going to get my rocks up first, because he has to Truant. If he goes for Giga Impact, that could well just take me out straight away. And I don't really have anything... Oh, it's Night Slash. Okay, going to get my rocks up, that's fine. And then I'm going to go for the Reflect, as he has to take a turn to Truant. Or I think he can switch out. No, he can't. He's going to do that. And I can get the reflect up, that's nice. He doesn't appear to have a spinner or a defogger, so those rocks are there to stay. Do I want to go into Politoad? Politoad's got goods defense. So does Armaldo. Armaldo's got good natural defenses. Tough one. Gonna go into Dugong actually. Night Slash is unstabbed. These things tend to be banded. Gonna go into Dugong. Take that Night Slash like a champion, like an absolute champion. Dugong, you beast. I am gonna go for the Toxic. Can he switch out into Vileplume? I don't know. But if I can get a Toxic on, that'll be fine. He does have two potential Clerics in the form of Aromatherapy Vileplume and Heal Bell Ordino. But it'd be nice to get a Toxic on this thing. If he goes into Vileplume, so be it. I'll just sort of have to play around that as it comes. Possibly by going into Ludicolo to take a potential Sleep. But Sleep isn't a problem for Dugong. It does of course have that Hydration ability, which is going to be very useful indeed against the Vileplume. Not that I want to be staying in against the Vileplume. I don't have an Ice attack, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that, but he should know that I'm invested in HP at the very least. I think I am specially defensive, aren't I? Yes, I am. Gigra is taking a fairly long time to make this move. I mean, it's not rocket science. You either truant, or if you can switch out, you do switch out. I'll just put the timer on and cut back when Gigra makes his or her move. Fantastic. Gigra didn't bother making a move, so nice one. Gigra. Let's find another game. Okay, we're in against Daflee, to whom we shall say have fun. Right, Miltank is bulky, Vileplume is bulky. Could be problems here. Pyroar is a threat. Actually, there's a lot of threats going on here. I don't have a clue what his lead's going to be. Miltank can set up rocks. Evar could be scarfed, as could Pyroar. But Evar would make sense to be scarfed because it could get that Volt Switch going on. With all that in mind, gonna lead with Uxie. You know, Uxie's a fairly good lead. Can take hits all day, every day, really. So, what does he want to go with? It is the Miss Magus. That's not an outstanding lead for me. I'll get up the light screen. I can take a hit from this thing. I'm fairly certain. It is the sub-nasty plot set, which is sort of less than ideal. I'm going to U-turn into Politoad, and I think I'm just going to go straight for a Perish Song. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Into Politoad. Go for that Perish Song. I hope to take a hit from this thing. I am sort of invested in Spadef, I think. Am I? No, I'm physically defensive. But I might be able to take it. I am behind a screen, so there's that. To kind of mitigate that nasty plot boost. That was a horrible lead-off for me, actually, wasn't it? But I'm hoping to take this hit. Go for that big Perish Song. And Miss Magus will have to switch out at some point, so, you know, there's that. And what I'll probably do then is go into Dugong, who can take all the hits. All of them. I should live this. I should live a Shadow Ball. From there, I would like to think it's leftovers, it's not life orbs as well, so there's that. It doesn't have that kind of item boost going on. Goes for another nasty plot. That's fine by me, my friend. I'm going to go straight for Perish Song. And then I think I will set up the Rain. Yes. Set up the Rain. Let's do that. Let's make that happen. If Ludicolo wants to do any kind of real work, I need prior damage on the Vileplume and on the Miltank, really. This Shadow Ball is... look at that. Politoad is too good. is what we've essentially got from this. We'll go into Dugong. We'll do that now. Take a hit from the Miss Magus and go for a rest. Energy Ball. Ah, well. There's that too. If he stays in, he dies to the Perish Song. So, gonna go for the rest, get all my lovely health back, and wake up due to hydration. So, Dugong gonna be putting in a little bit of work there. Yeah, switch out into the mill tank as I go for the rest. Waking up, lovely stuff. I will go for the toxic here. We'll see if this mill tank is packing the heal bell, or whether it's aromatherapy on Vileplume. Gets up the rocks. I do have a spinner on my side at the very least. What's going to be good to take out this mill tank? Let's go into the Armaldo. Let's do that, because if he does go into the Vileplume to try and get a heal thingy off, a heal thingy, you know, he will have to switch out as well. So that's all good. It's all fine and dandy. Goes for the T-Wave. That's a good play on his part. I do not have a heal Bella. Not in the slightest. What's he go into here? I'm going to go for the Rock Blast, I think. Minor Threat has basically been sort of de-threatenized, which is a word I just invented. And I get paralysed, obviously. Why wouldn't I? Gonna go for the Rock Blast again. Just gonna hope to do some big damage. I've got big attack and a life orb, so that's good. Another Seismic Toss can't take me out. We'll have to see what he does. He's not going for Heal Bell, which is interesting. You know, going for it on the Dugong would have been an ideal play. That's not good. RNG, why do you do this to me? So desperately annoying. Oh well, what can you do? This is not the first time I've been destroyed by that kind of hacks. Eva, I think, is the one. Yeah. Eva to come in, go for the Earthquake on his potential switch into his own Evire. This is where he reveals Balloon Electivire. Calling it. Calling it right now. No, it's his Vileplume. Okay, I'm of course choiced into that. We'll go into Ludicolo, hoping that he just goes for a sleep powder or something. Maybe an aromatherapy. Vileplume, the poison type with the leftovers. So there's that too. He toxics, that's unfortunate. Gonna go for the Ice Beam. I'm sort of not playing fantastically. I'm not in a great position right now. It also means I'm not really in a position to make massive predictions. I don't want to predict him going into that. Oh, a nice crit. I'll take that. I'll take that due to the couple of paralyses that happened to Armaldo. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad in the slightest. Right, well that's Vileplume out of the way at the very least, so that's nice. Happy about that. What does he bring in now? You know, the Miltank I don't think he wants to bring in. It is the Pyroar. It is the Pyroar. Going for the Hyper Voice, do we think? I wonder. Gonna go into Uxie. Uxie can take a hit from Pyroar. I imagine it to be choiced. A lot of them are, unless it's a Life Orb one with Willow. Fire Blast, I take that just nicely. I think he's choiced. That is what I believe. I'll go for the Rocks. It breaks a potential sash on Feraligatr. And Pyroar's not going to enjoy him particularly. That Miss Magus is still a problem though. It does go into the Miss Magus. I'll put up the light screen. He can go for a sub, which he probably will, and I'm going to have to waste something breaking it. But if I can get up the light screen in the process, that's fine. He goes straight for the Shadow Ball. I get up my screen, and I think I just rather have to sack off Uxie right about now, which is unfortunate, but at least the screen is up. So there's that. He goes for the energy ball just in case I wanted to switch out into Dugong over here. Let's see. Ludicolo can set up the rain. Yeah, let's do it. No. Yeah. No, yeah. We'll do that. We'll take a gamble. Ludicolo's got good natural special bulk, despite my non-investment in either HP or bulk. I take 12% from... Oh no, I take 6% the next time from toxic damage. Shadow Ball not doing as much as he might like, and that is all good. I am going to go for the Hydro Pump. Yeah. As in comes the Miltank. Hit this. There we go. Miltank's gone. That's nice. I do die after Toxic here, which is unfortunate. Probably should have... Actually, no. Probably a good thing I didn't go for the Giga Drain, because it looked like he might have been baiting that for the Sap Sipper. But his two big bulky things have gone, which is just fantastic. His Evire is a problem, because I can't... Well, my Evire needs... One of these things basically needs to be taken out before my Evire can do anything. I'm going to go into Dugong, see what he wants to do. Maybe start dropping Toxics. Here's for Alligator. This could be Lum. But I am going to go for the Toxic and hope he isn't sub. Please don't be a subset. That would be desperately unfortunate. I don't think these have been released with Sheer Force just yet. I rather think that comes a bit later. Here's a Dragon Dance set. That's probably going to be Lum. No, it's not. Just straight up for Toxic. That's fantastic. I mean, I'll store you. I'll do it. I mean, I don't have a Reflect Up, but what does he have to hit me particularly hard? He Dragon Dances again. Play this game with me. Please play this game with me, Fraligator, because I'm not sure you win. Let's see. Gonna stockpile once again. In before he's Resto Chesto for Alligator. The Waterfall does a lot, but I get a stockpile up, and you know, with... Ah, no, of course, I don't get my, I don't get my hydration. But I will go for the rest. I will do it. No particular reason not to. I do live that. Don't flinch me. Don't you dare. Thank you very much. And that is fine. That's good stuff. Fraligator is going to go down. I'm going to be able to burn a turn of sleep because this Waterfall is not going to do a huge amount. Just doing that sort of 27%. Oh no, he's in Torrent range. Forgot about that. What he has now is an opportunity to bring in his Electivire. That then will afford me a chance to, what's the Mist Magus? I see what he's going to do here. He's going to set up a sub and then a nasty plot. I have to think about what my best course of action is. If this thing wasn't here, I could lock myself into an Earthquake with Electivire and possibly take it. I have one more turn of sleep. But I've stockpiled up, so actually what I'm going to do is burn this turn of sleep. Ow, I should take a hit. If he wants to go straight for it. He's going to go for the sub. That's okay. But now I think I wake up this turn and go for Waterfall. Miss Magus is not the most physically bulky. It really isn't. There's the nasty plot. There's my wake up. Here's my Waterfall. Breaks the sub. That is good. That is what I wanted to see. I'm going to go ahead and go for Waterfall again. I take a hit from here. We're neutral. With our offense and defense, we're neutral. And I'm invested fully in special defense, so I take this Shadow Ball. I do. I'm confident in Dugong's ability to take this move. I say that. Dugong has never been the greatest Pokemon, but I believe that Dugong can be good if used in the proper way, and I like to think this is it. This sort of nasty set that it can run. If he wants to try and go for another sub, that's fine. I'm going to keep hitting Waterfalls. Energy Ball, I take that, and I don't get a Spidef drop, which is beautiful. No, gonna go for the Waterfall again. If he goes for sub, predicting a Toxic, then I'll be more than happy. But I think he's just going to keep going for Energy Balls. Yeah, he really needed to do that. Oh, the max damage roll, Dugong coming through. That's fantastic. That's really good. I need him to bring in the Evire. I need to see what item it's got. That was a fantastic max damage roll. Here's the Evire. It is not on a balloon. I will Waterfall. Let's see what kind of set he's running. I don't want to bring in my own Electivire, in case he doesn't go for an electric move. If you see what I mean. This is going to be a close finish, I think. If this isn't Scarf to Evire, I don't have to risk a speed tie, and I just potentially just win it. He goes for the Wild Charge. He is no, I was about to say he's Life Orb and get really excited, but I think he's choiced, which is grand. I'm going to my own Electivire and just go for Earthquake. Am I plus speed? I think I am plus speed nature. I am plus speed nature. So I am max speed. He goes into the Pyroar, he has to, he's choice locked. And I take it out with an Earthquake. Okay, here we go. Now it comes down to what I'm pretty certain is a speed tie. I think. Please tell me he's banded Evire. That'd be fantastic. Here we go. Survey says. Oh, it's tense. Come on, Elective Amnesia, you can do this. Yes! Ha ha! GG Daflee. Whoa. Speed ties, man. Well, these things happen. Well, I think that is going to be all we've got time for this episode of Themed Thursdays. I'm not sure if I'll put the first match in, it was really quite short, but I might do, you never know. Let's take a look at the team for the final time, and you know what, Long Forgotten Son put in a shift. Really did, and I think Dugong has served me very well this game, and I'm very happy with it. But yes, as I say, that's going to be it from this video, and indeed this episode of Themed Thursdays. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. Remember, if there's a theme you want to see me use and build a team around, just put it down there in the comment section, or hit me up on Twitter. You can always do that if you have a theme that you want to show me on there, and I will try and get round to as many of them, and if not all, if I can. But as I say, that is it from me for today. Thank you all once again for watching, and I guess I will see you next time. Laters!